You read that title correct. I am outsourcing. Not to say I don't have more, it's just you don't want to bleed it dry before, too long, because I'm only 19. I haven't had that much life experience. But my parents, on the other hand, they have a absolute gold mine of life experiences, and I can tell you right now, they're hilarious. As a slight disclaimer, I will say that I cannot do the storytelling justice the way my dad does it. My mom, up for debate, she probably tells it better because she was there, but still, my dad's storytelling is top notch. So when you're listening to those ones, which I'll do in the future, oh man, I can't watch them myself. It's just going to not be the same. But here we go. This was a very popular one at our family gatherings and whatnot. So when my mom was little, my grandma, her mom, did not let many pets come in and out of the house at all. Finally, one day, though, her and her brother decided that they were going to convince mom to get a cat, and she listened. The thing is, she was, of course, pretty strict with the cat. Another thing is, she was very strict about her car. I know that much especially because my grandma herself has told me that she made anyone who had food eat outside the car before they left, standing away from the car. There are sprinkles on the ice cream? No way. You're not even coming near the car. You die if you come near the car. But they did have to bring the cat in the car. I forgot for what reason. It might have been the vet. Either way, the cat was doing the routine. And if you're a pet owner, you know every one of your pets has signs for when they're about to do something. In this case, the cat was getting ready to poop. But the situation, of course, is not that simple to where they could just pull over and let the cat poop. They are on the highway. The busy highway. Originally, my mom was from New York, so you can imagine the traffic was, even back in the old days, I don't know, like 1800s or something like that, traffic was still pretty bustling, and they were not in the right lane by any means. My grandma loves driving fast. She was over in the left lane and cooking. So my mom, of course, tells my grandma, hey, the cat wants to poop. Now, my grandma, of course, as I said, is very protective of her car. So instead of going, oh, okay, or ooh, and merging over, she instead just breakneck speed turns around and screams, "Don't let that cat shit in the car!" So, of course, we know yelling makes any situation better, especially when there's at least a little tension. So my mom being, I think, 11 at the time, between 10 and 13, she panics and is like, oh, what do I do? She thought about holding the cat out of the window. Genuinely. Which I think would have been way funnier. But she's trying to figure out things to do, looking for bags, looking for paper, anything that the cat can poop onto, and there is nothing. And the problem is, there was tissues, there was things to get, it's just that they didn't have time to get it. And with no passenger up front and just being my mom, my uncle, and my grandma in the car, she wasn't going to lean over to the glove box and go get that. So my mom, of course, with her quick thinking, goes ahead, cups her hand under the cat's butt, and lets it poop into her hand. So basically, my mom got to carry poop for another mile and a half before my grandma finally made it over, pulled over, let her throw it, and then wouldn't let her touch anything until they got to the next rest stop to where she washed her hands for 10 minutes. So, yeah, that's a good classic family story. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.